I know there are probably tons of videos of this phone lying in your subscription box currently. I'm glad you chose this one. Let's start with unboxing, shall we? Hey guys, Vinith here and you're watching Feed Diaries. Now before we go any further, if you're new here, then feel free to subscribe and check out some cool tech and travel content on my channel. Of course, once you're done with this one. And if you end up liking what you see and appreciate the efforts that goes into making such contents, then don't forget to drop a like. Now coming to the MiA2, the latest offering by Xiaomi and a successor to the legendary MiA1. It was the most talked piece of gadget in recent past. A lot of speculations and leaks and tons of rumor around its camera, and now we finally have it in all flesh. While the rush on the online sale was usual, but for a change I inquired into the local market here in my city, and a lot of shops had this phone on sale even before Xiaomi's pre-order, and obviously at inflated price, which was 3000 more than its MRP. Looks like the black market for Xiaomi is blooming nowadays. Now for a change I went for a gold variant this time around. You get to choose between pink, gold, blue and the usual black, but currently only black and gold are available for the sale. Opening up the top panel, first thing that you'll see is the small box. It has a transparent soft case which will go pale yellow in no time, some paperwork, a SIM card ejector tool and a Type-C to 3.5mm adapter. Not a good thing to see because it does mean that the phone doesn't have a 3.5mm headphone jack. Well, Xiaomi claims that the Type-C DAC could be better in producing the audio, but I see it as a big issue for a person like me who keeps losing the dongles, and this also means one more thing to carry when you're traveling. Below all these things is the MiA2 shining in its all metal glory. Not a fan of gold phones, but I like the shade of gold this time around. Little washed out, not shiny and less tacky. The phone comes in 2 RAM and storage options, 4GB, 64GB and 6GB, 128GB. While 4GB, 64GB is the only option made available by Xiaomi currently, the higher version is promised to be on sale in coming months. Going further inside, you get the Type-C cable. You also get 2 amp charger. Now this is not a fast or quick charger, even if this phone supports Qualcomm Quick Charge 4. So you need to purchase a fast charger separately. Now that's pretty much it on the unboxing front. Moving on to the design, it looks quite familiar to what we saw on Redmi Note 5 Pro. To a large extent, the size also matches. The orientation of camera and the fingerprint scanner appear similar, except the antenna lines. Starting from the front, the first noticeable thing that is the 5.99-inch IPS LCD display, which rocks the resolution of 2160 by 1080 pixels. The resolution boils down to 403 pixels per inch and it has 1500:1 contrast ratio. There is no doubt that the display is sharp, but I found the display on the Redmi Note 5 Pro marginally brighter. The beautiful 2.5D curved glass that is covering the display also comes with the Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection. Because of the edge-to-edge display, the navigation keys are now moved onto the screen. They are placed quite far from each other. So far the accidental tap is rarest scenario. The earpiece alongside the couple of sensors are situated above the display. What else that share the same space is Sony's IMX376 20MP sensor that comes with larger 2 micron pixel size and it has f2.2 aperture. It uses 4-in-1 super pixel based on pixel beaming technology for the sharper output. This camera also has AI powered cinematic segmentation and AI powered beautify mode. So this could be a game changer for a few of you who wants to step up their selfie game. More about the camera in the dedicated camera review. Meanwhile, to get the early samples, you can follow me on my Instagram handle. The front camera comes with single LED dedicated selfie flash, which could be a savior in low light conditions or even in no lighting conditions. Moving on to the right side, that's where the volume rockers and the power button are situated. The buttons are thinner this time and the button edges are also sharp. They are not as tactile as the ones on the Redmi 4, but they does the job quite okay. On the left you get the SIM tray which can accept only 2 nano SIM cards. Yes, there is no hybrid SIM card tray provided this time. This means that you are not allowed to expand the memory and you are pretty much stuck with what you get in your variant. Now have a happy time backing up your data. On the top is where the secondary noise cancellation mic is situated alongside an IR blaster, which is a unique identity of Xiaomi phones, and that's the thing that I control all my appliances with, starting from TV, music player and even the aircon. At the bottom you get USB Type-C port in the middle. Flanking on the right side is a speaker grill, and on the left grill is where the microphone is situated. While the bottom position for speaker has its own issues, the absence of 3.5mm headphone jack is more upsetting thing. This is a deal breaker for many users who wants to buy a sub 20,000 phone. Not all invest in wireless headphones, and as I mentioned, not everyone likes to carry a dongle along with them. This also means you don't get the FM radio as well, which could be another deal breaker for some of you. Going to the rear side of this phone, you can see the dual camera setup with vertical orientation, just like we saw on Redmi Note 5 Pro, or should I say just like we saw on the iPhone 10. The primary camera is a Sony IMX486 12MP sensor with f1.75 aperture, and it has 1.25 micron pixel size. It is coupled with Sony IMX376 20MP sensor that has f1.75 aperture, and it comes with larger 2 micron pixel size. This sensor also uses 4-in-1 pixel binning technique to bring sharper images, so expect some improvements over the Redmi Note 5 Pro. These dual lenses comes with a single tone dual LED flash, and both these lenses uses face detection autofocus for focusing. This setup comes with electronic image stabilization, and you can shoot 4K videos at 30 frames per second as the max resolution. One of the major design flaws about the MiA2 is that camera bump at the back. My god, MiA2, is that a camera bump or just happy to see me? The camera application has been taken from MiUI, which is also a lookalike of iOS camera application. Here are some shots that I managed to click before I finished editing this video. I'm sure going to compare its camera with the Redmi Note 5 Pro and other hotter camera phones, so stay tuned and turn on that bell icon to see it first. Under the hood is the newest Snapdragon 660 chipset, which is a new mid-range CPU offering from Qualcomm. Xiaomi on their website mentioned this as a flagship level, let me quote, a flagship level AI engine powered CPU. This is a step up from Snapdragon 636 that was used in Redmi Note 5 Pro. The MiA2 comes with Adreno 512 GPU, which is also an improvement over the Adreno 509 used in Redmi Note 5 Pro. It comes with 4 and 6 GB RAM variants with 64 and 128 GB storage respectively. What powers this whole setup is 3010 mAh non-removable battery, which is a downgrade from 4000 mAh battery used in Redmi Note 5 Pro. But Xiaomi claims that Snapdragon 660 is more power efficient, and even if you run out of juice, you can use the fast charger since the phone supports Qualcomm Quick Charge 4 technology, but you need to buy that charger separately. While the benchmark scores speaks for themselves, I'll be testing this phone rigorously and going to do a dedicated gaming review soon. Let me know which games do you want me to play apart from the PUBG in the comment section below. The phone hosts all the necessary sensors that are required to perform all the activities on a day-to-day basis. You get electronic compass, accelerometer, proximity sensor, infrared, ambient light sensor, gyroscope and hall sensor as well. Let's quickly see the software side of this phone. The MiA2 comes with Android Oreo 8.1 that is powered by Google's Android One program. It comes with June 2018 security patch out of the box. As I completed the first boot, I got the August security patch update. Android One series phones are known to get faster Android updates than the MiUI, thanks to its stock vanilla flavor of Android, which is not so bloat free this time. You get some Xiaomi applications which you can get rid of if you don't need them. The fingerprint scanner at the back is pretty snappy. You tap it and the phone is already unlocked. Xiaomi is using Google's facial recognition for face unlock, which is quite slower sometimes, but it is available out of the box. Now that's pretty much it guys. Even if I was using this phone for slightly more than 24 hours, I must say the phone appears premium when you hold it. I'm really hoping that the camera on the MiA2 better be good, since there are many things that Xiaomi has cut down from Redmi Note 5 Pro in terms of the hardware, and despite of that kept the pricing almost same. You don't get SD card support, you get less battery, you also don't get the 3.5mm headphone jack. I hope the Snapdragon 660 and the camera make up for all the loss, or else Redmi Note 5 Pro would remain to stay as people's favorite. I know it's very hard to get this phone on a flash sale, but in case you're thinking of buying this phone, then there are affiliate links in the description. Do use them to help my channel at no extra cost. You can at best bookmark them into your browser. Like and share this video if it helped you, and comment down below what else do you want me to cover about this phone in upcoming videos. Till then, this has been Vinith, and I'll see you all your smiling faces in next video.
Please.